Hey guys, you've reached Rymerpt, Robert C. Peters' YouTube channel. It's been a while. I'm out of the hospital now. I'm getting better. And I'm going to do some sketching. This is the piece that I thought is the best I've ever done. Today, however, we're working with black and white. And I'm going to do this. Anybody remember FINK? Yeah, he's fun to draw. I'm going to do the winged beast. I don't think I can get the whole entirety of the car and the whole everything, but I'm going to do that flying rat. As I think he's cool. Yeah, I am. So, be interesting to see this time of day what kind of fans show up. I'm gonna pop open a little bit of caffeine and we are gonna rock it here, bucko. Got me a couple of brand new pens. These ones are 005. And that means they're fine tip. Fine tip. I like me some fine tip. Yeah, I do. Yep. And then I've got over here to my right, I've got some other pens. I like to work with the 03 on the Micron. These guys, they work pretty dang good for me. I think I'm running out of ink on these, though. I might have to get some other ones today. Hey, I ordered up some new business cards. I think it's going to work quite well for me because I'm also known as Peter's Piper. I've got a little symbol that I made up a little while ago. I got Peter's Piper on one side and Robert C. Peters Woodworking on the other side with my YouTube channel address and my email and my phone number and my big old ugly name. How you doing? Hello. Going to do some sketching. I'm not going to really pay too much attention to the chat, so grab yourself a cup of coffee and hang out with Robert while he does some sketching. I'm going to do FINK. I think that'll be fun. I've got to the right of me. See that character up top there? I'm going to try to do that. See what happens. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see whether we get grumpy up in here or not. What does that say? I can't pronounce that, but Abdul somebody or other. Welcome. Okay, let's get this going here. Sorry I don't have any background music, but generally I get a decent amount of people hanging out in here doing a chat, so it should get interesting here shortly. We'll have to see. If not, then oh well. I'm not really too concerned about it. I do these for me. If you guys want to come along for the ride, that's fine and dandy, but it helps me document my journey through the world of art. I have bone-on-bone arthritis on my left hip, so So I'm kind of a member of the Made in Pain group, if you will. Hello. I'm drawing FINK. Got a little flying character today. He's kind of funky looking. This right here is the starting of it. This is going to be his wing. Hello, sorry. Don't know how to pronounce it. Hope I did it right. I've got a doctor's appointment today in about 3 hours. Figure I'd fart around a little bit and do some drawing. Because drawing's fun. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Drawing's fun. I was up in the hospital recently. I lost my index finger toe on my right foot. Diabetes, I tell you what, man, it's eating me alive. Sucks. And back in August, I lost my big toe on my right foot, so now I'm down to 8 toes altogether. Can you imagine? Kind of fucked up, man. So, when I eventually have grandkids, I'll say, hey, want to see me wiggle my toes? I think I'm going to have tattooed right above where my big toe used to be. I think I'm going to get it all tattooed. Have it say, went to market. Because that's funny. Hello, Spike. Thank you for dropping in. Hey, I'm drawing FINK. I got a FINK picture to the right of me I'm using as reference. I think I can pull it off. And if I do, it's going to look badass. It's funny looking, man. Really cool. This one right here is a FINK character that's got wings. Kind of looks like a bat. Cool looking. I like it. Finally got my state disability money flowing. About goddamn time. I had that big toe removed back in August. I hadn't received a fucking cent for it yet. And, hey there, muddy mug dog. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking. I'm, going to be holed up for 6 weeks because I got to run some pretty serious antibiotics through my body. But feel fine. It's like a vacation. I was telling Spike I got my state disability, short-term disability money rolling, so I'm going to be just fine. As long as I'm not an idiot and spend it all. But so far, so good. I'm buying a lot of stuff because I had a lot of shit I needed, but for the most part, my wife and I are behaving ourselves. And of course, it's Christmas time, so there's Christmas presents to buy. But the money's there. Actually got a check for quite a bit of coin. Quite happy about that. About fucking time, man. I'm tired of being poor. Hello, June. How are you? Hey, I got that in the mail for you. It's a coming. It's a coming. And it didn't cost me all that much, so don't be worried about it. Send it over there across the pond. Because them people on the other side of the pond started everything. Because my family came from the other side of the pond. We are of German descent. Last name Peters. Yeah. We got old Path up here too. Oh my God, you're coming and running. I love it. Shalom. Shalom, shalom. Hey, you're worried about that sticker, Mr. Man, and I'm not. So, I mean, if it comes right away, fine. If it doesn't, that's fine too. I don't give a shit. I'd like to have it stuck to my wall, or my little sticker board. But don't sweat it, brother. It's really not that big a deal. When the dust clears from our holiday, if I haven't got it, then I'll give you a holler. Maybe you can send another one out. But I don't want to have you package up another one. Maybe it's just stuck in the mailbox somewhere. You know how Christmas gets with everybody and their grandma wanting to send stuff across the continent. I don't know about you, but around my place, some serious hustle and bustle. People are trying to do their last minute shopping. We were out yesterday. Fuck, it was crazy. Crazy. I got to go to Rockler. You guys ever been to Rockler or heard of Rockler? They do woodworking supplies. The place was badass, man. Got me some really good Kutzel burrs that I ain't putting under the tree. I'm going to use them suckers. Hell yeah. I like it. Because Kutzel burrs are the bomb. And for Christmas, Santa Claus is going to bring me some of them brand new detail burrs. I got the fine tipped ones, and they're a game changer. So I went out and I bought the coarse ones that they came out with as well. Same thing, only coarse. And well, you put them in my hand, I'm gonna be making an arc because I got 6 weeks on my fat ass before I can go back to work. So I'm gonna, dude, I could make just about anything in that amount of time. Gonna be doing a lot of sketching though, because I like this. This is relaxing. It's fun, I tell you. Oh, there he is. How you doing, Bones? Hey, I now have 2 slingshots, and I was putting the bands on them, and my bands are short. They're the black ones. I know you guys, when you're working your bands and you're out in the field shooting whatever you're shooting, it seems like your bands are about 3 times as long as these black ones I got. But I think it's going to work just fine. I was eating something and putting the bands on here in the living room, and I took my little bit of aluminum foil from what I was eating, and I made a ball about the size of my pinky nail, and I stuck that in the pocket of the band, and I pulled it back, and I shot that sucker across the room inside the house here, and it went schmack. My wife's like, okay, that's enough of that. I swear to God, I could be pest control inside my... Not that there's any bugs, but I could be pest control inside my own house. There's a fly over on that wall. Schmack! Oh my God, I'm going to have so much fun with slingshots. Fun, fun, fun. It's just hilarious. Cat's like, what the fuck was that? Hey, be sure and drop some flowers for Miss June. Come on, boys. Drop some flowers. Drop some flowers. They ain't gonna cost you nothing, and she gonna appreciate it. Drop her some flowers. Come on now. Yeah. Got some rat fink head right here taking shape. Taking shape. He's an ugly sumbitch. Iconic. Rat fink. You know, I put rat fink on a walking stick. I had people fighting over that damn thing. There was 4 people that wanted it, and I said, okay, first person to come up with $50, it's yours. Boy, they were digging in their pockets. I tell you what, man, I'm gonna make me another one of them. Cha-ching. And the guy that bought a pipe too. Got $80 out of that guy because he wanted a pipe and a rat fink walking stick. Yup. Robert C. Peters makes everything. Yeah, he does. Robert C. Peters? Who's Robert C. Peters? Me, duh. The hell, people. God, I love this new pen. 005. It feels good to the touch. Yes, it's rat fink. Hello, Anton. I'm drawing rat fink. This one, he's a he's a bat. And I got to the right of me a reference that I'm looking at. But I wanted close up for you guys to watch me sketch, so can't get everything in the frame here. I'll show it here in a moment. But yeah, rat fink. Like me some rat fink. You like that? Cool. Not too many people know of rat fink. You got to be a little older to know rat fink. Back in my day, we had stickers, rat fink stickers that we used to trade, and it was funny too because all of those hot rods in the rat fink realm, he's always riding around on a hot rod. Us boys would be like, oh no, Ford's better. Oh no, Chevy's better. Oh no, Dodge is better. And then we'd collect the stickers that were relevant to the kind of cars that Dad had, and we thought Dad's car was the bestest of the bestest. So we would argue about which one's better. Kind of stupid. And I'm not a motorhead by any means. Shit. I might be able to change my oil, but that's about all I can do. I'm a dumbass. Dad was one to take it to the shop rather than get under it and get dirty. Did I tell you? My dad was a librarian. Local high school. He's kind of famous for that. He was their librarian for a long time. And Mom? Sheesh. Mom was amazing. My mom was Sacramento County Teacher of the Year in 1987. You know what kind of oomph you got to have to be a Teacher of the Year? Jiminy Christmas. You got to know what the hell you doing to do that. I still have her trophy. She passed recently, she was ready. It's not a problem. But I have her trophy that she won for being Teacher of the Year. Pretty dang cool. So did everybody get your Christmas shopping done yet? Are you broke? Hell yeah, you're broke. Hell, you broke all the time like me. Always broke. Even when I got money, I'm broke. Every now and again, I have enough to get the large jar of peanut butter. Dropped in to say hi. Who's that? Oh, Natalie! Can't stay, but I'm glad you came. Hit the like button, please, please, please. Love you. Loves and kisses. Yeah, I got your stuff in the mail too, Natalie. Watch your mailbox. Yeah, I've been spending a lot of time at the post office recently. Been sending out lots of new stickers. Been sending out some pipes. Just being a busy Bobby. Busy Bobby. And in the meantime, making some pew-pew slingshots. I got one out of zebra wood, and I got another one out of olive that I just finished. In fact, this one right here. Here's the olive. Look at the grip on that. Ah, buddy, I can wrap my hand around it. I can pull it back, and you know what? The squirrels shiver. Little Tweety birds are like, oh shit! I don't know if I'm going to shoot any of them things, but everybody around me is nervous. They're like, wait a minute. Oh shit. Oh my God. What's he going to shoot? What's he going to shoot? I'm not sure yet. Probably cans. I'm going to see if I can shoot acorns off the acorn trees. You know those oak balls that are on oak trees? That's what I'll shoot at. See if I can knock an oak ball off of an oak tree. That'd be cool. By golly, FINK, you're taking shape right up in here. Yeah, you are. Look at you go. Looks like he's been out partying last night. Eyes are all bloodshot and shit. Love that you guys pop in and spend time with me like this. That means the world to me. You know, having a community of buddies on the internet is pretty damn cool. I got people from all over the world that know who Robert C. Peters is. That's badass. Oh, Bones. Hey, I got a new business card I'm working up. I'm going to pick up today from Staples. It says on one side, Robert C. Peters. On the other side, it says Peters Piper, with my phone number, my email address, and my YouTube channel. Hell yeah, it looks cool. Hoping it turns out as good as I think it's gonna, because it's kind of two cards in one. I thought that was a great idea, because why have two business cards, one for Peters Piper and one for Robert C. Peters Woodwork, when you can have one on one side, one on the other? They'll turn it over and over and over and be all confused. Oh my God, whose card do I have? Wait a minute, is this Robert's card? No, it's Peters Piper's card. Oh my God. I mean, and here in California, that's how they are. They're stupid. We got so many idiots. I guess everybody does. But some of our idiots are exceptionally idiots. Good gracious. So my thoughts are on my appointment I have with my podiatrist here at 11:30. It's about 8:30 my time. And I haven't had this bandage off my toe for since Thursday. So I'm hoping it looks good and he gives me a little more leeway with things and stuff, but I don't know. I'm hoping it's doing good because I'm sick and tired of having him open the package that my foot remains inside and having it look just fucked. Boy, when he took that bandage off that put me in the hospital this time around, that toe literally looked like a burnt sausage. You know those pre-cooked sausages, I think they're called ready to eat or something like that. They're the cheapy ones. And if you keep them in the pan long enough, they get all dried up and black and just screwed looking. That's what my toe looked like. Can you imagine? Doctor looked down and he says, "Yep, that's got to come off." I'm like, what? It was gangrenous. I don't know how the hell sitting around drawing on your couch gets you a gangrenous foot. I don't know. Pretty messed up. It was kind of fun being in the hospital, though. I was surrounded by Filipinas, mostly Filipinas that were nurses, and I've been in and out of the Philippines about 15 times. I speak a little Tagalog, and it shocked them that I could talk their language. So they were messing with me, and I'd mess back, and it was just fun. And the food, my God, the food was great. Kind of surprised me there, too. When was the last time you were in a hospital and the food was good? It was yummy. And I was able to order what I wanted. They had a big screen TV up in my room. I had a private room. I don't know. It's the VA. I can't explain things. It was just awesome. And, yeah, I had options for what I wanted for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And the food was pretty dang good, I tell you what. I had meatloaf one night. I had a really good pot roast. Whew, it was awesome. But to have these Filipinas taking care of me and me speaking a little Tagalog, that blew their flippin' mind that I knew their language and I was screwing around with them. I had one I was giving away pictures like this. I was drawing like crazy because I was bored out of my mind. And this one nurse says, "Hey, do you know how to draw a dragon?" I says, "Yeah, well, I'll give it a try." And I knew that she was Filipina. So I'm like, I wonder if there's a dragon in Philippine mythology. So I looked it up, and there's one. It's like a sea serpent that captures the moon. Now, in the Philippines, they eat this delicacy called balut, and balut is fermented embryonic duck egg. And believe me, it looks as gross as it sounds, but I've had it. It's pretty good. But so I drew the dragon with the ball, which is the moon, in its mouth. Okay. And when I gave that picture to her, that she had requested that I make her a dragon. I told her that the dragon was eating balut, and she laughed. She says, "You know balut? How you know balut?" And I says, "I've eaten balut." "No, you like the balut?" And I said, "Yeah, I like the balut." Balut, si masarap manok balut, balut. She's like, "Oh my God, you speak a Tagalog?" I said, "Yeah, I speak a little bit, little tiny bit." "But you eat the balut?" And I say, "Yeah. When you do when you in Philippines?" And I says, "Back in the 80s." "How come?" And I said that I was on the USS Midway aircraft carrier, and we would come into port, and I would have 2 or 3 days to spend out on the town in the Philippines. And I got an opportunity to have me some balut. She said, "What do you think? You like balut?" I said, "Yeah. A little bit of vinegar, a little bit of hot sauce, a little bit of salt. I'll eat that." It was really gross looking because you crack. It's embryonic. You crack it open and it looks back at you. Look it up, guys. BALUT, balut. And yeah, pretty crazy shit, dude. But your average American would look at that and say, "Oh no," because it's not something that we would want to eat. But in reality, it was okay. Really gross looking, but it was okay. I still got anybody in here? You guys sitting around watching, talking? You're not talking much. I think you done went away. I think Natalie popped in for a second and then left. Appreciate her popping in, but nobody's here. Where you is? Oh, where has my people gone? Oh, where did they go? Rat Fink right here will bite you. Got to stay in my room for a minute or two. Come on now. I think they're gone. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Hope Grumpy drops in. I like Grumpy. He's fun. Grumpy got his dust collector hooked back up again, so he's good to go. He's having a ball spinning again, making him his roach clips. Hey, did I tell you he sent me about 30 of them damn things, and I got them up in the store that I have my other stuff in, up in Cool, California? Yeah. I am a grumpy distributor. We got a deal with Jolene, the owner of Joe's Emporium. She gives us, if something sells, we get 70. She takes 30. Pretty dang good deal, you ask me. Hell yeah. Anyway, doing me some Rat Fink drawing. Drawing me some Rat Fink. He's starting to take shape. So we're going to get other folks up in here? What do you think? Natalie, June, are you guys still around? Hello? Oh, wait. Here we go. Damn. Look at all this. Sorry. Damn. Your drawing looks like the squirrel out of Ice Age. Yeah. You see, I'm sorry, my scrolling thing was stuck. I didn't know you guys are still here. I'm working on a Yule gift for a good friend who has helped me out. Cool. I'm hoping that that gets to them and they appreciate it as much as we appreciate you, Spike, because you're an amazing man. And we all feel for you, man. We understand what it's like, or at least I do, to have pain Pain is no bueno. Does kind of look like that squirrel from Ice Age, doesn't he? Hadn't thought of that. But he's got some characteristics very similar. God, I love this new pen. I can get detail with it. I love it. I think that's getting across my border right there. Crap. Oh well. So eventually I'm gonna figure out how to do the music in my lives like Perry does and Grumpy does and get all fancy. That's kind of on my list of things I'd like to do, because I've got 800 plus subscribers. I'm thinking it might be the time to start getting monetized. Because if you got a decent fan base and people are actually coming in and paying attention to your shit, maybe you can make a couple dollars. A little bit here, a little bit there. Make a pile. That'd be nifty. I'd like to have a little more money. Then I could buy a little more stuff. Get the big jar of peanut butter. Buy a whole case of ramen. Hello, Heidi. Shoop, shoop. Thank you, Heidi. Appreciate it. Haven't drawn in a while. I've been preoccupied with this going to doctor's appointments to make sure my foot doesn't fall off. I swear to God. I'm okay, though. I'm okay. In fact, I'm going to go see the foot doctor here in a couple hours. I got an appointment. But it feels good. I think we're doing great. It's coming right along. And I've got a pick line in my right arm. if you know anything about medicine and so forth, it's administering pretty high quality antibiotics straight to my heart. It's a line that goes into my right arm, and they actually tapped through a vein. They tapped they tapped straight into my heart. So twice a day, I've got these syringes, and at noon, I've got one kind of antibiotic that I administer, and at 4 or 5 or so, I administer another. And I've got a saline. I spritz. I hook it up to the. It's kind of like a what would you call it? An insulin bag at the hospital. You got one of those things hanging on the pole. Well, I've got that basically the same type of premise, but I don't have the pole. I just have this syringe thing, and I take one syringe that has saline in it, and then I take the medicine, which is the antibiotic, and then I take another saline, and then I cap it off and wait till my next time to do it, which would be about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And at that time, I do saline and the medicine, and then another saline, and then this stuff called heparin, which is another, I think it's a supersonic saline to make sure everything's all cleaned and so on and so forth. It's not that big of a deal, kind of a pain in the ass to have to remember to do it. And if you're out and about and you're wanting to do Christmas shopping, you got to remember to either be home to do it or have a cooler with the antibiotic and the insulin and everything. So, because it's got to stay cool. You don't carry that around in your back pocket. It's serious shit. So, that's what I got to do. Hey there, Bones. Thank you for the flowers for the lady. Appreciate. Gotta show respect to the ladies, because the ladies make the world go round. What would we do without our ladies? My God. I don't know about you, but if my wife was gone, I'd be dead. She's not only my right hand, my left hand, and my entire everything. She's my buddy. See, when you get to be a old man like me and you're still alive, your wife means the world. I mean, maybe even more so than these young guys that are married and, you know, I gotta go out with the boys. No, hell with that. I'm gonna stay with my honey. She's badass. I'm staying with her. I like her. She's cool. It's funny how I can get a better line by going like this as opposed to just drawing a straight line. I go over it really lightly and over it, and if I need it darker, and over it and over it and over it. My lines turn out better than if just putting my pen to the page and pulling. if I kind of take and do like this, more than just thump, thump, works better. Well, it does. See, like right there, I need it darker. I just press harder. If I want it lighter, I lift up a little bit, and I get a whole different perspective. Well, I do. Yep, yep. God, I love drawing Rat Fink. He's funky looking. Hello, old path. You know, I opened my energy drink. I haven't even taken a sip from it. I looked over at it and it was staring at me like, hello? So, did you guys get your Christmas shopping done? I had a buddy who was Jehovah's Witness, and no matter how hard he tried to explain to me, how he dealt with school as a kid, being a Jehovah's Witness, and the classrooms all having their Christmas stuff, and how did that work for him? I never could quite understand how that man felt about it. I mean, he was a happy-go-lucky guy. I liked him quite a bit, but he could explain and explain and explain, and my mind couldn't wrap around how the hell you can go through the Christmas season without getting a lot of joy and love and so forth, and want to give presents away. It kind of runs in my veins. I get this time of year and I want to give stuff away because it makes me feel good when they get all excited. Oh my God, love that. I got my wife some cool stuff. Looking forward to seeing her open Christmas Day. Hey, do you guys do Christmas Eve gift giving? Any of that? When I was a kid, we used to be able to pick one opened one present Christmas Eve. And everything else was Christmas Day. Anyway. Damn, we're getting up on an hour already? Robert C. Peters sketching for an hour. An hour. You guys still with me? Getting tired of hearing me babble? You want to see what the picture ends up looking like, huh? I know how it is. I know. I get it. Miss Heidi Shoop, I want one of your stickers. Hey, get up in my, at the bottom of my channel, you'll find my email. Send me an email and I'll get you your, my address, and we can trade stickers. I got some new ones. They're cool. I want a Shoop sticker. I want a Shoop sticker. Because the Shoops are cool. Yeah, booty. Hell, I'm even sending stuff across the pond to June. Yeah. Pretty neato. Miss Heidi, want to send Robert C. Peters a sticker. I love you forever and ever, amen. I want a sticker. I got quite a few of them nowadays. People are finally coming through and letting me in, sending me stickers. I'm going to have to get another board so I have room for all of them. Yeah, cool. Okay, we've got another arm up in here. I got to draw so that he looks proportionate. All right, guys, I've done an hour. I'm going to bow out. Thank you so much for joining me. And if I don't hear from you or see from you, have a fabulous Christmas, and God bless.